Their Majesties also welcome Soren and Eleanor, Prince and Princess of Awertha.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Their Majesties bid you find comfort in your homes and heed now the words of your crown.
So we would like to welcome you to Western Fall Virtual Crown. This has already been a fabulous event. There are wonderful classes going on. There is a selfie contest that is currently ongoing. There's been the Wreath of Athena competition. There are more classes this afternoon. There's Punderdome, heraldry hijinks. There are so many things going on, and we hope that you are all having a fabulous day, and we thank you for joining us. Your Majesty?
It is awesome to see such great work. Her Highness of the Mists always amazes, and so many other people in the background doing things. I'm really looking forward to the chivalry chat with the squires and some of the unbelts in the kingdom later this afternoon. I hope you'll log in for that. I'm a very practical conversationalist around, hey, let's get united and let's talk about it. I think we could use a few more nights out there. And I'm just really pleased to be here and see my friends. I've been, like everyone else, sheltered in place, and I've missed these people. And so to see these smiling faces coming back at me is amazing. And I look forward to seeing your posts on SCA West and other venues.
Their Majesties now call upon Lynette Hatfield. Those who give of their service to the kingdom in the various parts thereof support and enrich the realm. It is the duty and pleasure of the crown to reward such service with honor. Therefore, do their Majesties proclaim Lynette worthy of great honor and do admit her to the right noble order of the Leaf of Merit of the Kingdom of the West. Their Majesties will bestow a single leaf of laurel as the sign of this honor. Your Majesties.
Lynette, we are so delighted to be able to recognize all of the service that you have done to our kingdom. You have served as ANS Minister of Sonagua and are currently helping as deputy. You create site tokens and prize bags for competitions and classes. You work with the scribes to assure that scrolls are ready to be delivered. You just do so much, and you greatly enrich our kingdom, and we thank you for your service, Your Majesty.
It's fabulous to get recommendations for people where even we know who this person is and all the things they've done. Her Majesty spoke glowing terms about you, and so did some other people, and we got more than one recommendation. So congratulations, this is well deserved, and we are happy to be the ones to be able to hand this to you in our virtual format. Thank you. You are muted, but we'll make joyous noises. Put those hands up. Say hip, hip, huzzah. Hip, hip, huzzah. Hip, hip, huzzah. All right. Woo! Pulling it together.
All right, we're back now. Sorry about that. Their Majesties now call upon Marin Lamagiere. Those who practice, study, and teach the several arts, crafts, and sciences enhance and enrich the realm. It is the duty and pleasure of the crown to reward such skill with honor. Therefore, do their Majesties proclaim Marin worthy of great honor and do admit her to the right noble order of the Rose Leaf of the Kingdom of the West. Their Majesties will bestow a single leaf of the rose as a sign of this honor. Your Majesties.
Word of your amazing works in calligraphy and illumination have reached our ears, and we've seen what you create. We have heard of all the research you do, and we are so impressed with your arts that we had to recognize you. Your Majesty.
It is a pleasure to see, especially works of art during these times in COVID on lockdown where we're not seeing everybody, and to see people out there still producing art and sharing it out there and reaching and touching people. We could not be more pleased to have this be the time that we get to acknowledge you for all the things you've done, because you're still out there contributing, and that is something we need right now. So you are truly serving the kingdom with your arts. Thank you. Good Herald?
Make a joyous noise for Lady Marin.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah! I had a bonus huzzah.
Your Majesties, their Highnesses of the Mists request time in your court.
Of course.
Here pauses the court of Uther and Bera, King and Queen of the West. And here opens the court of Patrick and Sarah, Prince and Princess of the Mists.
Well, hello all. I hope you can hear me.
We can.
Excellent. We have a small order of business, but an important one. And Harold, if you'd be so kind as to read in the law change.
Changes to the laws of the Principality of the Mists, March 2020. Article 3, Section 2.4, new. It shall be the right of every subject to use any title bestowed upon them by any sovereign.
Thank you.
Any further business, Your Highnesses?
I think that's all. Thank you, though.
There being no further business, here closes the court of Patrick and Sarah, Prince and Princess of the Mists. And here resumes the court of Uther and Vera, King and Queen of the West.
Woo!
So
There
smooth.
we're back.
Their Majesties now call upon the Bard of the West with his performance.
Good gentles all, I thank you very much, and I hope that this performance pleases your ears and lifts your spirits. Of all the fine gentles in our western land so blessed, each and every one wished that they could go to our lovely cohort so nobly dressed. But in our tall towers and in our dark halls, away from our company so dear, we sit and we dream and we pine alone, fighting off demons of sadness and fear. For demons are scarcely afraid of rattan, sewing scares them not one little bit. So how are we to drive them away, these demons that cannot be shamed or hit? I'll tell you a secret, though I wish it were not a secret that all should hear. Rattan may not scare them, but it gives you hope, some hope. And that is the feeling our demons do fear. You cannot prick demons with needles so sharp, nor fright them with harp or with song, but hold your tools closely. Let them lift you up, for in faith and hope's presence, no demon stays long. Have faith in your courage, your skills, and your friends. Help them up when you see them fall. Together we stand for our future days, the days when we shall all gather in our Western Hall. Thank you all.
Huzzah.
Woo!
Huzzah.
Thank
Bard
you.
of the West.
Huzzah!
That was fabulous. Thank you so much.
Their Majesties wish it known that their subject, Jared Galen, has been invited and accepted elevation to the Right Noble Order of the Pelican and is on vigil until such a time as the elevation may be properly scheduled.
Make a joyous noise for that. Somebody on vigil. How great is that?
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
Their Majesties now call upon Bridget of Ballytegan. Those who give of their service to the kingdom and the various parts thereof support and enrich the realm. It is the duty and pleasure of the crown to reward such service with honor. Therefore do their Majesties proclaim Bridget worthy of great honor and do admit her to the right noble order of the Leaf of Merit of the Kingdom of the West. Their Majesties will bestow a single leaf of laurel as the sign of this honor. Your Majesties.
Bridget, you have done so much for this kingdom. You helped start and found the Sisters of the Yellow Veil back in 2003, which has grown to be a known worldwide organization with many, many members. You organized and have held multiple fundraisers over the years. You organized the Great Garb Exchange at 12th Night, which you have done for the last 6 years. You have
You out there. I still see you putting things together, and I still see you reaching out to other people. And so truly it is somebody who gives when you need giving, and the kingdom needs giving right now. And you are so generous with your time and your inspiration. It is really touching, and it's an honor to be able to give this to you and to be part of this moment with somebody who's done so much for the kingdom. Thank you for everything you've done, Bridget, and thank you for not stopping when things got tough, but really coming through for all of us. We celebrate you this day. Good, Harold?
Make a joyous noise for Lady Bridget.
Huzzah! Thank you.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Your Majesty, their Highnesses of Awertha request time in your court. Here pauses now the court of Uther and Vera.
Your Highnesses, do you have words?
I do. Just quickly, I hope, are we being heard okay?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Thank you. We are hoping that our populace is staying strong, healthy. We are missing you dearly, missing our personal time. I wanted to just give a couple of things here real quick to some people. So, Highness, do you have any words? We have no awards. I got nervous, sorry.
It's always good. Good to see you. Brother, it's been too long, and until we can hold a glass and clink it together and have a drink, just know that we love you guys and we miss Awertha. Everyone out there, charge a glass. Get toast to Awertha.
To Awertha.
To the west.
So do you have any words that you wish to say about Mistress Saphira?
I do. I'm sorry. I'm sort of playing this. Saphira, you were a major populous person of Awertha. You inspired me. You made me laugh. You are an absolute joy to fight, and I miss you. And Awertha is less without you. So I felt that this was needed to be done as soon as possible, and this was our soonest time.
And we wish you all the luck in the world in your new home.
We would proclaim to those of whatever regard or station to whom these presents come, that the great esteem in which we hold Mistress Saphira, and although we are loath to lose such a worthy subject, we would champion her good works and great value throughout the known world. To further these goals, we are minded to admit her as a companion of the Order of the Wandering Wolves, wherein she shall enjoy our patronage and protection as far as it may extend. Therefore, treat the bearer of this missive with the high honor that she holds in our sight or face our judgment. Sorin Princeps, Alinor Principessa.
Good journeys, my friend. I will look forward to seeing you in person at another time.
For Mistress Saphira, newest member of the Order of the Wandering Wolves, a joyous noise.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Their Highnesses would call Sir Sebastian Agafangelovich Golitsyn and Baroness Angela of Escalia to attend upon them.
My dear friends, my brother, my sister, I have known you for a very long time, and to watch you both grow within the society and within Awertha has been an honor of mine. You both have inspired me on and off the field to be a better person, to be a better man. I'm sad to see you go. I weep, but I know that what you're doing and where you're going, you will raise it. You will make Aidenveld a better place because that is what you do. I love you. I know that this will not be the last time, but you will always be Awertha. Thank you for everything that you have done for this principality and for our kingdom.
And good journey.
We would proclaim to those of whatever regard or station to whom these presents come, the great esteem in which we hold Sir Sebastian and Baroness Angela. And although we are loath to lose such worthy subjects, we would champion their good works and great value throughout the known world. To further these goals, we are minded to admit them as companions of the Order of the Wandering Wolves, wherein they shall enjoy our patronage and protection so far as it may extend. Therefore, treat the bearer of this missive with the high honor they hold in our sight, or face our judgment. Sorin Princeps, Alinor Principessa.
Thank you for this opportunity, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesties, my cousins, for letting us have this time to wish well and goodbyes to populace of Awertha.
For Sir Sebastian and Baroness Angela, the newest members of the Order of the Wandering Wolves, a joyous
Joyous noise, huzzah!
Here resumes the court of Uther and Vera. Their Majesties now call upon Crystal Leak. Those who practice, study, and teach the several arts, crafts, and sciences enhance and enrich the realm. It is the duty and pleasure of the crown to reward such skill with honor. Therefore do their Majesties proclaim Crystal worthy of great honor and do admit her to the right noble order of the Rose Leaf of the Kingdom of the West. Their Majesties will bestow a single leaf of the rose as a sign of this honor. Your Majesties.
Your work in the scribal arts is just beautiful. And I have seen your skills grow over the time that we've been on the thrones. And I am so grateful for all of the scrolls that you have created so that His Majesty and I could gift award recipients with the scroll. You have also donated your service to other things. And I'm so pleased that we can do this. I can't even express it. I'm just so proud of you, Your Majesty.
There's a lot I can say about how great you are as a person, because I've seen you do tons for other people, and that would be a talking service. But your arts are very inspiring, and what makes me most happy about being part of this ward is the smile you put on my queen's face one screen over, because she loves what you're doing. She talks to me about it, and that makes my day, because she is blown away by your art, and we are truly happy to be able to, the ones who give this to you, and to celebrate you during this time that you've been so generous with your time during COVID and got that art out there and inspired others, because that's what we need right now is people like you doing things for others and inspiring them with their art. Thank you so much. Good, Harold?
Make a joyous noise for Lady Crystal.
Huzzah!
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 Your Majesties, the Arts and Sciences Minister held the Wreath of Athena competition today and asks that the winners be recognized for their achievement.
Please.
There were many wonderful entries and voting was very close. In third place, Xavier Miguel Castillo de Guzman for his gauntlet. In second place, Baron Logan Pathwarden for his carved deer antler needle case. And in first place, and the winner of the Wreath of Athena, Khalida bint Saeed Al-Attar for her painted shield. Your Majesties.
So we went and we looked at all of these entries and are blown away, as we continue to be over and over again, by the skill and artistry of the artisans of this kingdom. This was an amazing competition. It was really hard to vote. All of the entries were wonderful, and we are so proud of each of you, Your Majesty.
Thank to all of you, not just the one who won, but those behind that and everyone who entered the competition, because right now you are the inspiration in our kingdom, and sharing your art and bringing that light to everybody is something I love about the SCA, and it makes me keep faith in what I'm doing. So I'm very inspired by the shield. I'm very inspired to see all the entries and the people out there doing things and uplifting other people. What more, this is the family that is the SCA. I'm really happy to see this right now. Thank you so much. Good, Harold?
Make a joyous noise for Khalida and all the entrants in today's Wreath of Athena. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Their Majesties wish to express their gratitude to the event stewards, Princess Sarah of the Mists and Kelsey Aylesworth, as well as their team Mercy Grimm, Moira of Kent, Carrick McBrien, Carius Hutzelman, and Reese Ap Gwyn Baird. Your Majesty.
I am so blown away by how much work you all put into this event. The number of classes that were scheduled, all of the silly shenanigans going on, a selfie contest, Punderdome, which will be happening later, which I am very excited for, heraldry hijinks, a bardic circle later on this evening. I understand Alicia is hosting a 3-man game tonight. There's just, as someone who lives alone, this has been a very difficult time to not see anyone face to face. And these events really make a huge difference. Being able to connect with people in the virtual realm has really helped to keep me going. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. And so your work to keep our community connected is invaluable. Thank you, Your Majesty.
It's Hard to follow all that up. I'll simply toast all of you and know that I celebrate you and the gift that you're giving all of us and all your hard work. Cheers to the event stewards and those who made this happen for all of us.
3 cheers for the event staff.
Hip, hip,
Huzzah!
hip, hip,
Huzzah! Get some hands in there.
and hip, hip.
Huzzah! The silly hands are my favorite part, I have to admit.
The event stewards would also like to remind you that the selfie contest is still going on. Please go and vote in the comment in the event page, not the separate event.
Yeah, just so you all know, Kenny the Wonder Squire, he entered the selfie contest. So
Oh,
just saying.
there you go.
Their Majesties invite the populace to their next virtual court on Sunday, October 11th at 3 p.m. Pacific time to witness the Tarnmist baronial changeover. Your Majesties, do you have final words or any further business?
Majesty.
I just want to echo, thank you all. There are times that I think for all of us, but I know for me personally that things have been very difficult, and people just, I get the occasional message, how are you holding up? How are you doing? And it makes a huge difference. And so I encourage everyone to continue supporting our community and just reach out to people you haven't heard in on them. We all need that occasionally. Thank you all, Your Majesty.
I would like to address a serious thing in brief. Right now, there's so many things going on, and in the game, there is a lot of discussion about what are we going to do when we go forward? How is this all going to work? And I think sometimes I've seen good friends stop being good friends over silly things. And I say silly because I believe they are more alike than different. I think they're 80% allies. They're not using the exact right words, or they're not in the right agreement. And there's things we all can agree on. We don't want racism. We don't want bigotry. We don't want people being treated poorly. And the Crown supports none of that happening in our kingdom. At the same time, when I see some conversations, the ones that make me most happy is when someone's generous in heart, because you don't want to beat somebody down and change their opinion. You want to really let them have that experience, and your generosity leaves room for that. There's so many people out there who've made my life better, and I grew up in the SCA, and I would not have the strength of character without those people's patience for my youth, my enthusiasm. I just want to say I have faith in all of you, and right now we all need this community, and I would ask you to be kind to your friends and have faith in your kingdom member. We, as in the Crown, we believe in what you're doing and how great the kingdom is, and I want you to feel that as well and know the kingdom's supporting you. And if you have any doubts that the Crown supports you or wants you or needs you, email us, reach out to us, reach out to a friend. We're here for you. And I think the kingdom is here for each other. And when we think like that, we are truly the West Kingdom that I grew up in, that I brought my sister to, that I was my brother. I met my wife playing the SCA. And this is a great place. And as we keep it so. And I say that bit of remembrance because some people say, have we lost faith, or have we lost the faith of what we're doing? And I have not lost faith. I'm a knight. It's in the virtues. I'm holding faith, thinking of all of you, and I miss so many of you. So thank you for tuning in today, and thank you for being part of this event and actually sharing yourselves with the community. That is so important. So, good herald.
There being no further business before this court, long live the King and Queen of the West. Long
live the King and Queen of the West.
Long live the Prince and Princesses of the West.
Long live
the Prince and Princesses of the West.
And because we love to do it, hip hip, huzzah,
Huzzah.
hip hip,
Huzzah.
hip hip,
Huzzah.
enjoy the rest of Crown.